When the gang meets again after 20 years, in season 7, episode 18, the gang decided to meet and have dinner after exactly 20 years. There's one version where, apart from Stuart, no one came. But how would they look at like in 20 years? My theory is that, and that's what we're talking about today, guys. Grab a snack because there might be some disagreeing on the cards because it's opinions. But this session setup actually looks pretty bad right now, so there we go, that's better. Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Yeah, let's get into this. Amy would go on to win another Nobel Prize in medicine. Sheldon might not win another one, but his reputation would grow many folds. Their relationship was already strong and would further grow when they become parents. Their one son, Leonard, would also be an esteemed scientist in this field. Another son/daughter would go on to become a successful business person, just like Uncle George. That sounds cool. Sounds like there might be some jealousy on the cards for Sheldon. Yeah, so I was maybe hoping to take a few ideas from this Reddit post and put it into my Bang Bang Theory season 13 script that I'm working on. Yeah, but I don't think it's a very good idea for Amy to win a second Nobel Prize. It's pretty unlikely for someone to win 2 Nobel Prizes. That's like 1 in a billion chance, right? I think I'm done with that. Okay, there's a lot more stuff for Sheldon and Amy to go on. Okay, the aftermath of them winning the Nobel Prize and like them deciding what's next and stuff. You know, they have to decide what to do with all the money and stuff, and you know, them actually having a kid. That's gonna be a lot. There's a lot for Sheldon and Amy to do, and I'm actually pretty excited for them for season 13. Okay, that I'm writing. I get to make the decisions. Leonard would work on Sheldon's super asymmetric theory as an experimental physicist and could even win a Nobel for his works. Penny, already successful, would make it big in pharmaceutical market, but would eventually leave her high-paying job and could instead focus on her acting career as she would have enough money to venture into a new field. Their love towards each other would, however, remain intact. I see no reason why they would separate. Their firstborn would become a nerd, just like Leonard, but more into the gaming world. The next one could be someone like Penny, but with more acting abilities. Penny. Wow, this guy's a big fan of getting people to win Nobel Prizes. What's next for him? Howard winning a Nobel Prize? I don't think so. So Leonard and Penny having 2 children and them both kind of being similar to Leonard and Penny, you know, that makes sense? Having Leonard and Penny first have a daughter, and then Sheldon and Amy first have a son, because you know them two's births are going to be pretty similar around the time frame of them. But I don't know about Penny going back into the acting world. I mean, I guess it could be pretty cool for him to go back in the acting world eventually. Haven't planned that out, so yeah. Meanwhile, Howard and Bernadette would have some serious relationship crisis. It would arise out of Howard's wish to go to space one more time, while Bernadette insists on him being to not go into space again. Howard could also be jealous of Bernadette's earnings. Their relationship might go at the verge of divorce, but Howard would take a break simply because he knows how is life without a father, and he couldn't see his kids going through the same. Just like his father, Hallie would become an astronaut, while their son would perhaps take the way of being a magician, something that his father couldn't be. That's nice, but then again, I'm just thinking, this is 20 years in the future. How would Hallie be able to become an astronaut like at age like in her early 20s? Isn't that a little bit unrealistic? Don't you have to like do years and years of training for that, or be really like, you know, smart? And I just feel like astronauts are usually not in their early 20s, but you know, it's fine. Are we going? Is this 20 years after the season 7 episode, or after season 12? I'm just gonna presume after season 12, whatever. Maybe it's possible. That's nice, but then again, if I'm actually ever gonna get to this point at 20 years after season 12, I'd have to do 20 more seasons. So going to season 32, oh god, I barely started season 13, man. But Howard and Bernadette relationship issues, yeah, that sounds a great idea. Yeah, maybe it could be like season 15 or something. Raj would finally meet his partner, someone not recommended by his parents. My theory is that he would meet his wife at his regular show at the planetarium. This would be a healthy relationship. They would get married after some time, but would eventually move back to India because Raj had to take care of his family affairs after the death of his father. I am currently struggling on what to do with Raj right now. He probably is going to meet someone new and get tied down eventually because I'm kind of sick of him just being single. I kind of want him to realize, kind of try to find himself. Because I feel like that was the issue with Raj. He couldn't find someone else. He had to find himself. It feels weird me saying this. I remember someone said in the Big Bang Theory, I don't know who, which is really annoying because I'm supposed to be a really big Big Bang Theory fan, man. That, eventually Raj would find someone who liked everything that he did, like cooking and all the stuff that he liked. I don't know why I can only remember cooking. Maybe cooking wasn't even in there. So I want this girl to be, just like Raj, okay? Very similar. And the death of Raj's father, season 16. But that'd be pretty cool to actually see Raj go back over to India. That is a really good plot point. Thank you. I think eventually I would have gotten around to Raj's father dying. But then again, the whole entire cast has, two parents, so you could say that eventually every one of them has to bite the dust. Howard's mother already bit the dust. Howard's father is gone, and Sheldon's father bit the dust, is gonna bite the dust in Young Sheldon. Why do I keep saying bite the dust? Stuart's comic book store will finally go out of business. He would instead pursue his interest in the arts and could perhaps write a comic series of his own based on the gang, which would be a hit. Okay, so quick Elfish Channel extra exclusive here. Don't tell any of the people who watch the main channel or anything like that, or the Shorts channel or anything. Actually, the Shorts channel has more subs than the main channel. That's just depressing. But I'm kind of working on a storyline in Big Bang Theory season 13, maybe starting midway through the season. That will have Stuart kind of writing his own book series. I guess it could be comic book series. Why not? I don't know. Maybe Denise doesn't really like that. Maybe they break up. I don't know. I don't know. Just a teaser. Just a teaser, guys. Okay. But I don't really think the comic book store will ever go out of business. I don't think it will ever go out of business. Okay, like it stayed up this long, like 12 years at this stage. But I think they'll shove the comic book store aside to maybe prioritize on the book series and that. Unlike as shown in the show, they would actually come back for a 20-year reunion. What are your theories regarding this? That was pretty good. Okay, if they reunite 20 years later, that would be pretty awesome. I would like maybe for all the cast to return someday, and I think it probably could happen, okay? It's not like Jim Parsons doesn't like playing Sheldon Cooper. He literally does the adult voiceover of Sheldon Cooper all the time on Young Sheldon. Now, I know that's different because it's voiceovers. You just have to stand in a booth for probably like an hour for like one episode, and that's even stretching it, okay? Because he doesn't actually, do that much of a role. And maybe does he direct a few episodes or something? I actually don't really know. But at least I come back for maybe like an hour special or anything or something. Maybe that'd be pretty awesome. I think that'd be great. Everyone else really enjoyed playing their characters on the show, like Johnny Gleck and Kaylee Cuoco. Really, really sad that the show ended and all that. So yeah, I think it's in the cards. That could happen. And whatever, guys, you don't even need to see them coming back because you have my Big Bang Theory season 13 script that's in the making. There was a comment that actually kind of sparked an idea in my head to actually a very, very good plot. Basically, he said that the Leonard children could be like really social and outgoing. So I thought that maybe Leonard Jr. could be very social and outgoing. Then I don't know, throw a party or something, or invite people over and children just not being okay with that. Whatever, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know I don't usually do these Reddit videos like this. At all. I usually do them on Alpha Channel Shorts. I used to do Reddit videos on Alpha Channel, but I don't really enjoy them. But this one's cool. It's like a big longer Reddit post. I don't know. I could put this out in here sometimes. I don't know. I just wanted to have a second video each week because I don't want this channel to be just full of watch parties. Whatever. Leave down in the comments below what you want to see me do next. Yeah.